if BTK will have another slam dunk. Take it away, boys.
Well, it's it's definitely expected anyway, but we'll have to make sure that actually does happen. Oh, look at that. They actually set up the traps to be able to help them finish off the Serpent faster. That's an interesting idea. So we're going to see the Serpent fall real quick, and Roger will be speeding along through the jungle, but we're going to expect the same out of Zane's Granger as well, right?
Yeah. If you look at the composition from Churro here, from Churro, from Team Extraction, ooh, Zane actually, once again, took down the Lethal Wonder with that Granger skill 1. But what I was trying to say is Extraction's entire composition, they do not have any wave clear. So they're really counting on winning this game early on. If they cannot win early on, like, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. If they lose early game, let's put it this way, this game might end faster than the previous game because they don't have any mechanism to even consider, to even get close to wave clear. Like, not a single hero have that capability, but if you look at BTK, they have every single ability to zone you away, make sure you don't do anything. Oh, a little bit invade from BTK though.
They're bringing it. Lapu, he threw out that boomerang hit. It was almost enough to be able to snipe the Fiend, but the red buff still staying onto the Roger as he's looking to be able to finish up and get his level 4, and there it is. So now he's got his ultimate, and he's going to be perhaps poking a chicken here. We'll see if an opportunity if Chow can actually get that triplet stun, but he doesn't, so nobody's just going to focus on this little crab here as the rotation comes from Churro and Shark. Fleeing away, Abyssal Arrow, that's going to be a little bit off the mark.
Yeah, I mean, you can see BTK is already off to a really good start. They've gotten really all the small objectives, the gold crab in the bottom lane. They got a Lethal Wonder that really helped with Zane's experience. He's already close to level 5 when Roger has just reached level 4. And now both junglers can go back. But Roger's going to go back to the boot buff. You know they cannot contest. And we're going to hand the turtle to BTK completely for free. That's going to get Shark really close to level 4. And that's going to get Zane to level 5. So we're gonna see this incredible experience advantage over the Extraction. Oh, here we go.
They managed to set up a bit of a trap here, but the numbers, is that going to be enough for them? With the Esmeralda, they tried to bring in and bring down BTK. They do manage to at least be able to get the Kagura, who did have a level advantage over the Esmeralda. So I'm gonna assume, Dave, that was a pretty decent play for Extraction. Oh, that arrow actually does land a big hit on the chicken, and they're going to be able to get the dragon kick back to finish him off. A second kill now for Extraction.
Woo, that's just a really good combat from Extraction. They're doing really smart strategies. The early game didn't work out either way, but they camped in the bush, did a little bit of counter rotation from BTK and really capitalized on it. But we just want to actually mention that first blood happened. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to check your whispers because there's stuff that might be in your whispers right now. You can claim extra gifts that, you know, to the credits of Moontown that's gifting to you completely for free. So check your whispers if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, same goes if we get a triple kill or wipe out, so just constantly be checking those whispers as Esmeralda is going to try and go into this export right now, see if they can burn down that Faraga armor. He does manage to get a nice pullback into the tower, so as a result, superior than anyone, does take a bit more damage he was hoping for, but that does leave bottom lane Chow all alone, and Chow doesn't have the defensive mechanisms the way that an export does, so he easily gets hunted.
Yeah, and that was a wasted Angela's ultimate. Angela ulted on top of it, but still, the shield wasn't enough for the burst damage that Granger provided. Ooh, choke. Might be a little bit too confident here on top lane.
Now there, Cardi. He's going to try and jump out here with the flicker. They're going to chase after as best as possible the Roger, transforming again, but it's now in that squishy range form. It doesn't want to keep going for it with the Matilda sitting right in front of them. They are going to be able to get this top tower, but it was, of course, traded out for the bottom one, where they managed to get the kill. Oh, Kagura set it up! Look at that! Ooh. He was just waiting that entire time. Churro was like, all right, they're going to funnel back into me, and he finds a massive kill on the Roger.
Yep, this is BTK showing Extraction a little bit of the counter rotation they were doing to them. You know, sending the right back. I gave you a little bit of taste of your own medicine, but let's talk about Shark for a second.
You know, sometimes I felt that one. I felt that one for sure. You know, sometimes you get that lock on and you do the eagle and you're like, wait a minute, he's pulling me where I don't want to go, all the way into the tier 2. And so it kind of throws away his life in that regard. But they do manage to get that mid tower, so map control still going in the favor of Bloodthirsty Kings, as is the net worth, 2,500 there, and they're soon to wrap up on this turtle. We're going to have a little bit of poke here. Last Insanity right on top of Choke. Choke is probably going to be burned out here, but at the same time, Export's a little bit low, but he managed to get a bit of Farago armor, and that'll be enough to keep him alive through this onslaught execration. Totally lose out on that fight and miss out on the turtle buff too.
Yeah, BTK always does the same thing. They let Granger do his own thing. You see, Zane was just focused on the turtle, and the rest of the team were doing really good job on zoning. But before that, Churro, a little bit of juking action right here onto the Chao. It seems like Chao's gonna let them go. Back to what I was saying here, we actually see some item buff, item burst onto BTK's side. Zane has just finished the Hunter Strike, one of his favorite items. And if you haven't built this item yet, learn from the masters, because Hunter Strike is actually one of the best items for a lot of jungler right now. The rotation speed in the team fight in and out is just so incredibly insane. And sure enough, Zane actually builds on almost every single character he plays now. Granger, Roger, and now he has it. It's going to be another power spike going to the next team fight. Top side though.
Bit of a tank battle back and forth. Cardi, bottom is where the fight is really going to be happening here, as Chao does manage to get kicked back onto Chicken. And, well, at least he keeps himself alive. Esmeralda, not so much, though, as she just gets bursted down before those constant heals are able to come out. Shark is going for the kill, but Tilda might be able to get him. He's going to dive for it, and that last auto attack was not quite good enough. Superior than anyone is going to manage to live, and now they maybe extended a little bit too deep here as the burn is coming out. Roger managed to pick up one.
That was actually pretty good from Extraction for capitalizing on the mistake of Shark. He was playing very aggressive. I mean, sometimes this stuff happens. Everybody do this in ranked games. You know, like you saw an enemy hero was living with 1 HP. He's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. But before that, Churro's going in.
Churro managed to get the umbrella on top of... Oh, nobody got really low as well, but he is going to be able to get out. Nice way the dragon kick back into the tier 2. Beautiful shutdown there for the Chao. Forward Chicken, he's in, and he does manage to clean up the support that gets the double kill, in fact, for that one, as the Chao falls as well. They didn't get the kill they were originally going for in the Roger, but it was still a great fight for BTK.
Yup, this is exactly what I'm saying, man. When Chicken's on the Barras, he turns a baby dinosaur into a Stone Age dinosaur. And now he's on the Lapu Lapu. This is not just a single Lapu, this is a Lapu with a 2, right? This is double Lapu Lapu. Wherever powerful goes in with a double kill. So now you're going to see Chicken popping off even more. With a little bit of snowball, you can only expect this hero to get stronger and stronger, because this is a snowball heavy type of hero. If you get early kills, and if you get those items, you can see the gold shifting towards BTK, going straight up to over 5,000, 6,000 gold lead right now. And Lapu Lapu is going to play an even bigger part in the next team fight with this gold lead.
Yeah, you can see they're just on the side of Extraction, pretty scared of anybody being by themselves. They are entirely grouped up. BTK, meanwhile, very spread out, farming most of the parts of the map, and now they're going to start collapsing here onto the Serpent areas. Shark takes a bit of damage. He's going to back himself up. Cardi is also doing a dual weir with Chao. He's going to go in, burning everybody. Last Insanity right on top of 2 of them. Fight the explosion will finish off Chao. Cardi, once again, I mean, he had a great day 1, and it looks like he's starting things off really well in day 2 as well. Roger, bit of a poke there at Shark. The arrow coming out. That's not quite going to be good enough. And it's BTK, just like last time. They are diving in immediately. Chicken on the Lapu Lapu in that two-handed form is ready to go. They're just going to bring down the crystal real quick, it looks like, before they can even respawn. BTK, I think all 4 of their games have gone this way, where they get a bit of an advantage and they start assaulting your base, and they're just so good at being able to close out the game as quick as possible. They see, okay, they've only got 3 alive.